Meanwhile, a New York billionaire set to host a fundraiser for President Trump's 2020 re-election, and the left already promising protests.
This just days after protests broke out outside the Los Angeles fundraiser, after celebrities called for the doxing of Hollywood's Trump donors.
Here to react is some of the president's biggest supporters, Fox News personalities Diamond and Silk. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hey. So why do you think folks are doing this? You know, this is America. You're allowed to support whichever candidate you want, but you've got these protesters.
Well, maybe these protesters are afraid that Donald Trump is going to outraise what a Democrat will do. You know,
got 13 million.
That's all I can think of it. Yeah, but listen to me. Let me tell you something. Everybody have a right to their First Amendment right, but you don't have a right to go spew hate, disrupt someone else's fundraiser.
That's
because
right.
you are upset that people are fundraising. What people need to also understand is President Trump have supporters that you see and those that you don't see. And anybody that's a millionaire or a billionaire got to be crazy to vote for a Democrat who want to take your money. You need to be fundraising with Donald Trump, who wants you to keep more money in your pocket.
That's right.
I got to bring you to another interview. The Charles Barkley always says things that's on his mind, and oftentimes it creates controversy, and oftentimes he makes a lot of sense. Michael Smerconi's got a very successful radio show. He was on with Charles Barkley was on with him. And listen to what he said about Democrats and the black vote.
But I says, we need to start holding you Democrats accountable.
Right.
Because
good point.
They've been taking black people's vote, and they only talk to black people every 4 years. All these politicians only talk to black people every 4 years because they want their vote. Oh, actually, the Republicans don't. The Democrats do. But when they get elected, they do nothing in the 4 years in between.
Right on both counts. Republicans really don't have a concerted effort to get the black vote. And number two is Democrats take it for granted.
Well, let me just tell you this here. When it comes to Democrats, listen, they promise everything and they deliver on nothing.
Nothing.
Look at them how they're promising reparations. Black people don't need reparation. They need liberation from the Democrat Party. Another thing when it comes to the Republican Party, we have a Republican president. He's not all talk. He take action.
That's right.
Unemployment among black at an all-time low. First Step Act. Opportunity zone. So I want people to look at that. Republicans don't have to pander because they deliver.
Exactly.
Our Republican President Donald J. Trump is delivering. Promises made, promises kept.
And it's about time that Charles Barkley and a lot of others have a come-to-Jesus moment and realize that the Democrat Party mean black people no good.
But the president should get his team into the inner city. He should be having rallies there, whether it's small or big. He should be having forums there, either to trumpet what he's done or find out what needs to be done. Don't you think?
Well, the president is doing what he needs to do when it comes down to black people by showing people this is what you need for the black community. You need jobs so that you can take care of your family. Right. Instead of talking about it, he's being about it, and that's why black people are waking up to it.
And that is why when the president is asked about reaching out to the black vote, he said, look, they've got historic low unemployment on his watch. We should also point out that Charles Barkley not going to support Donald Trump. Instead, he supports Julian Castro and Pete Buttigieg for the 2020 nod.
Both more than likely not to get
anybody
anybody
can support
nomination.
whoever they want to, but I want to support somebody that's doing something for the betterment of Americans, all Americans, including black Americans.
All right. Diamond and Silk, thank you very much. Of course, you can catch them on our favorite app.
On Fox Nation. It is the Netflix for conservatives.
All right.